Hey everyone.
Hey, we're back.
You're here?
We're
ready
we just
to-
had dinner.
Yeah.
We're going to go talk to this person's Sunday visitor. Who is it going to be?
Ooh.
Oh,
We don't recognise this person, do we?
we don't. I'm just going to check these things first.
Yes, touch everything. A quarterly business magazine. What's in it? Yes.
Holy shit! I have got to put that on
Right now.
immediately.
Yes.
Because I need to see what it looks like. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, we still got the t-shirt underneath. The t-shirt's
Hang on.
ruining it.
Let's try and coordinate this outfit.
A singlet?
Maybe,
The black mesh singlet, I reckon.
okay. I do think the yellow pants were the best. The mesh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Gotta get rid of that
What
bow
if
tie,
what
though.
if just like a white shirt? Oh.
No. What about the white singlet?
The dirty white singlet?
Nah. What about the armor?
The armor? Oh yeah, that looks amazing.
Okay,
I gotta
yes.
change the tie though. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Get rid of the bow tie. What is this?
Fuck the stat. Well, because we end up in whatever outfit we end up in because of stats, right? But
Not right now.
not right now. We can do what we want. What shoes have we got?
We got the snakeskin shoes. I feel like those are pretty good.
They are, but what about those boots? Those black boots? Are those our only options? Snakeskin shoes, boots, and okay,
Or these.
yeah.
This is really whack. No. I'm going back to the snakeskin.
Yeah,
I
okay,
think they look
good.
the best. Holy shit! I like that it drops off one shoulder. Oh my lord above.
Perfect.
I'm gonna put this back on just in case there's anything in the room we can take.
Fabulous idea.
Or I could put this in our hands. We've not used this as a tool yet.
Okay. Hover over it for me. What does it say?
It just
Yeah,
gives us
perfect.
stats. Actually, I'm going to put this on just in case we can pick up stuff from the room. Okay.
An
An old photo of the same apartment dated year 01.
By the way, friends, we're playing remotely as well. So expensive men's perfume lingers in the air.
Governmental issues take me all over Rivershoal, as you can see, says this guy.
Okay.
Ooh,
what's
what's
under
under
the
the
bed?
bed?
Yes.
Oh, yes!
Logic. Amazing.
I did think that we didn't have a good hat for this outfit.
I think that had to go.
Holy shit. What the fuck is happening?
It's negative one suggestion. It's Let's touch everything. Touch everything. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal.
Oh, interesting. Oh my gosh. Dish is soaked up in a pot.
Empty ashtray. Flyers for underground parties. And what's that last one?
Dates for open lectures at a local university. Interesting.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we've touched everything that we can see. Let's talk to you. You seem like a government stooge.
You have acquired the hat.
Oh,
Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
thank you.
Thanks,
My
Sunday
name
friend.
is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stability on assignment from Monsieur Laclé.
Oh, okay.
I heard you
Thanks.
talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Okay, hang on. Why is a government agent here?
For
Is
price
this-
stability.
What does this mean?
Price stabilization. Or price
Okay.
stability. Like, I think it's a pretty one-for-one translation.
Okay. So
I could be
he's-
wrong there, but-
he's from the IRD?
Maybe. I think maybe more like the Commerce Commission.
Okay, yeah. Or he's a spy.
Hanging?
I think you're...
What a
Yes,
drag.
yes.
He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Okay, sure. Thanks, conceptualization. I love these prompts that we get from the recesses of our mind.
I guess we'll just go through these.
For sure, let's do it.
Point at the bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy.
Oh, yes. My friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy.
Great.
That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
A little rooftop with his fingers. Is that the kind of little triangle that people make with their fingers?
Yeah. Did you actually witness the
I'm
lynching?
sorry to say I did, officer.
Oh, shit. Is it because you did it? Mr.
Do you want me to ask that? Or the...
Yeah, fuck it, let's get in.
Is it because you did
Because
it?
I did it?
My apologies, I misspoke. I mean, what did you see?
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
Uh-huh.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
Ooh.
I don't mind which one.
I don't mind which one either.
No.
Meaning it was entertaining?
I mean, it was so strange. I could barely believe what was happening.
Okay, yeah.
I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one.
Oh.
That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Who were they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He
Let's
pauses
just
looking for
say
the right
that
wording.
the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
Okay. How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
We thought there were 8.
Sound familiar? That matches the prints you observed at the scene.
Were any of them huge, like 200 kg
That's a
huge?
giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human. As far as I
thought
could
we'd-
tell.
Established that the 200 kilograms was someone carrying someone else. Okay, what happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
So you didn't actually see the lynching happen?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Oh.
Interesting. So they were carrying the quote-unquote body, but they were then threatening to kill him. We've established that they shot him first and then lynched him.
But they might have done it on site anyway, right?
I feel like if they shot him on sight, we would have found evidence of blood splatters to that effect.
Yeah, perhaps.
I just wonder.
Why would they threaten to kill him if he wasn't already dead?
I wonder if that's why I'm asking the question. Was he still alive at that point or not? Because
Okay.
I thought he wasn't. So if I'm correct that he wasn't, then that means that they were doing that for show.
Okay. Were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
Okay.
That doesn't quite comport with what you know. Don't forget the lady driver.
This is leading questions, but sure. Are you sure at least one of them wasn't a woman?
It's possible, officer, but I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
So if she was there, which we're pretty sure she was quiet. She wasn't saying anything loud.
Okay, so what ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
Okay. What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
Oh, I think this lends credence to what you were saying, which is actually he was already dead.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no
Okay.
celebratory shouts, no anything.
No
No
gunshots.
gunshots.
Yeah. Why didn't you? Well, I hate asking people this because I think it's becoming very clear why people don't, right?
Although he's a government stooge, so of all people who might be interested in calling the cops, he might be one of them. Although the government and the RCM are separate, so
I'm
I'm going to ask it anyway.
Okay.
Oh, do you want... Okay.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
Can you at least tell me when this
All
happened?
I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
I don't think this was a waste of time.
I don't think it was a waste
this-
of time either.
I think this is established that we didn't hear a gunshot. I think it is established how many people we knew. Kind of, it's
I'm going to say
confirmed
this
some of our suspicions. Yeah.
because I suspect he might like get defensive and be like, "Well, I can give you this information."
Okay, do it.
Well, that was a waste
sorry
of
I
time.
couldn't be of more assistance.
Ugh, well. What's an official
right.
like you doing in matinees?
The coalition is only
Matinees.
looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking
Sure
the normal
is.
circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy
it's not even the
impacts
Commerce Commission.
entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
It's
It's
kind of
the
like the
Reserve
Reserve Bank. Yeah.
Ugh, gross. I hate knowing stuff about politics and
I know,
banks.
both you are just like, fuck this.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an
Are you?
interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here.
Uh-huh.
You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So he's some kind of bureaucrat.
Seems really weird.
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Intern.
Oh, we've learned about the moral intern.
Do you want me to say this one then?
Yeah.
What I've heard about this moral intern before, but I want to know
It's
more.
the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies.
Oh, I
as is the
hate that.
coalition.
Mind babies.
Also, moralists, like, stop janking your own child.
So funny. Are you a moralist?
But of course,
Why?
because
May we?
moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values.
What is... Yeah, Martinez doesn't seem very normal or
I
stable
like
to
both.
me.
I like both these options though. Like, what is a normal stable? What does that actually look like? Fine. Bottom one's good too.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
Correct.
And what about the rest of Rivershell? Is it part of the normal world?
Rivachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy.
Yeah, but it's been led by an interim government forever. Like, well, not forever, but like for ages. Like, it's not... They're not making any effort to change it being an interim government, are they?
But they are working towards it. You're all
Are
doing
they?
very well here, relatively speaking.
He gives you an approving nod. Okay. So, just want to look at our options, right? I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Rivershell must be governed by the Riversholians. Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. And it's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D and none of the above. Is that moralist? Oh, shit.
I really like number 3. Also like number 2. What are you...
Yeah. Yeah,
what do you
I'm
want
liking
me to
number 2.
choose?
I'm liking number 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your full autonomy is important, I agree. But it's an ongoing process. Nothing happens overnight.
Huh. That's what a government stooge would say.
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Yes, I want to ask more political stuff. What's this international community?
La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition.
Oh.
In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
It's only a disaster for you. Okay.
What is, the prestabilité?
It is the most important thing.
It doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment.
I feel like at least for Izza and I, the context of our feelings about the equivalent in New Zealand,
Not great right now.
the Reserve Bank recently,
Well,
Increased?
over a period of
over a period of time, has been increasing the interest rate in New Zealand, or the
Well,
cash rate, or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's right. The official cash rate. Yeah.
Which means that interest rates go up, and they are fucking doing it, and they're doing it in the States as well, because I've seen TikToks about it, to increase poverty, because it stimulates the economy.
So they want to increase things like they say, is a blunt tool. I'm real so tedious to me, so I really don't want to get into it. But like,
So the short
idea is,
version, and I only know this because I've seen other people posting about it, because I'm not an economist. The short version is you put up the cash rate, which means interest rates go up, which
Yes.
means loans are more expensive and harder
Yes.
to get, which means that fewer businesses open, and also people buy
and
these
hire
houses.
fewer people. Yeah.
Yeah, and people hire fewer people, so that means unemployment goes up, which then means that
People spend less on shit because they're getting paid less, and or they're not, don't have whatever it is, whatever reason.
and it fucks
Or
us.
they're
And they're like,
spending
we're doing
more
this
on interest.
for your benefit. And it's like, fuck you. You're doing it for the benefit of the rich.
This is compounded by the fact that at the same time, I think we mentioned in the last one, or maybe it was this one, we have this supermarket duopoly.
Oh, the
Which
fucking
is
supermarket situation is out of
contributing
control.
to massive increases in the cost of food, right? Some of which is inflation, and a lot of which is just fucking greed, right? But what I'm saying is that makes it an extra sting when they're doing things, manipulating the the official cash rate and causing all this drama, when this massive duopoly is just allowed to be like, you know what, I'm going to price gouge your food.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. It's like they're like, oh, we're going to manipulate this for the benefit of society, but we're not going to actually do the things that would be useful, like stop this duopoly from fucking like making it so people are starving to death. Like, thanks a lot.
So
Which is essential
if
for
we sound
maintaining the social stability.
So all of this is the Aotearoa context, I suppose, which is influencing our view on this conversation.
This guy can go fucking. I'm going to boot him out that window.
Absolutely. But in this world, it might not work like that at all, right? But this is where we're coming from, friends.
How does this benefit, Sunday
Take
friend?
your daily bread, for example. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much
Sure.
deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce.
Yeah,
But you guys don't actually help with inflation. You make it fucking worse.
That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
2% of what?
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Yeah, I mean, I don't...
Yeah, give me a leaflet.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral interne. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist.
It feels like, in this world at least, this organization is justifying its existence by justifying its existence.
Yeah, and
It's-
also, like, you're not answering my questions and then answering that with, we believe it's important that you know everything. But you just
Yeah.
didn't tell me anything.
So they're saying, we need to just speak absolute junk and just make sure that people know that whatever we're doing is really important.
Yeah.
And then come back to people and whatever it is that you're doing, who fucking knows, right?
But I don't have my leaflets on me today.
Ah,
You can always call our
Yes.
information line.
what's the
Making
number?
information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
Okay.
As soon as we have Kim's car back, we are calling this line.
Well, we can use the payphone too.
Oh, true.
Tell me about Sur Cliff.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern,
Clé.
urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries.
Oh, thanks.
Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
Ugh, now they sound like the fucking IMF. I'm sure most of our followers know this, but the International Monetary Fund, or the World Bank, is evil! And they go around saying the same shit that these people do, where they're like, oh, we help emerging companies, we help developing countries evolve. But actually what they do is make sure that developing countries is in debt to them so that they can fucking control them and control their governments and be like, no, 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 we don't like it. You better not do that. They're fucking awful.
I'm nodding my head.
Sorry.
Nah, go off. I love it.
Darlings, that can't be an official designation.
What makes Revachol Sur-la-Clé's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Okay.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Enough business. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Tell me about your friend.
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
Cool.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
We're in the 50s now, is that right?
Yeah, or at least past that. Around there, right? What's this EPIS thing you keep talking about?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, good.
God, yes. Sweet standardization. The backbone of rationality and commerce.
Says the guy who's standing here in a silk robe and a fucking hat he found under someone's
It
bed.
was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, but like, what does it stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
Yeah, but like, what the letters
It's
stand
been
for?
such a wild, extraordinary success.
This guy.
We are very excited to take it to the
Hey.
next level.
He's,
don't even-
he's just, yeah, that's what I was about to say. He doesn't, I was going to say, he does exactly that. He doesn't even listen to what we're saying. He's just using the opportunity of the fact that there is someone standing in front of him to just talk.
Yeah, he's just spitting out like
Talking points.
sound bites. Yeah. You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
I'm not quite sure what this means, but is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be part of EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Except that candidate members never become full members, do they?
Didn't you say that candidate members never become real members?
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation.
Time, and you must do things our way, right?
But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
Oh, damn,
No, we
I feel
keep
like
getting
we
into politics,
missed a
but-
few things there that I still wanted to ask, but...
Do you want to go
oh
through
well.
it again? Let me click through and see what I see.
No.
Okay.
That doesn't feel very organic when we do that.
How did you two even become... except for Egghead.
Yeah, he's the
Make an
one
exception.
exception. Yeah.
How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Indian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
Yeah, you're describing how the coalition occupied River Patrol, not how people become friends.
Yeah. Second one.
One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
We're trying to debate with you, but you keep avoiding it.
Well, we're trying
What
to
do
have
you mean?
like a normal conversation. That's
Debating.
impossible.
You should consider joining a debating society for adults.
Absolutely
I
not.
hear they're oodles of fun. I used to have a flyer for one, but
Why do you have a flyer for all
I
these
don't know.
things?
My manager,
Has flyers for things?
no, debate club was all about the debate clubs. And
Really?
I overheard my manager trying to encourage one of my colleagues to do it, and my colleague was just like deadpan, like, oh, which I fully support. I think they sound terrible.
Yeah, like I could understand it in like high school or university because it's like developing useful skills for society, but like, why would you join an adult debate? Mate, some people do just love debating things just for the sake of it. I'm thinking like philosophy bros and like people on the internet.
Well, debating, even if it doesn't make sense to, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
But now that I start thinking of it, it was for an improv class anyway. It's this funny theater thing, you know? Very creative. Helps relieve stress.
Yes, we know what improv is. Thanks, mate. Also, you're shit at it because you're not actually responding to
A
anything
chill
you say.
runs down your spine as you envision a half-dozen people in professional attire standing around a chair, awkwardly pretending to be waiting for a motor bus. It's neither funny nor creative.
Shit. You still haven't told me who he is?
Sorry. Who?
Yeah, he's not actually having a conversation with us. Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the
He's
arts.
deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
I feel like this is giving me a really strong vibe of... So I've got friends who have been sex workers and or strippers, and like, particularly with strippers, like men are obsessed with like the narrative of I'm just doing this to put myself through school. Like they really
Right.
like that. They really like kind of get off on like, oh, I'm helping this young woman improve her life because stripping and sex work is bad. Even though I'm here to pay for it, it's bad. And you know, like if I feel fond towards the stripper, I want to like free
Rescue.
her from this life that I am participating in being a part of.
Whether or not she wants to be freed or not, right?
Yeah.
Or they,
She
yeah.
might actually be very happy being a stripper as her only employment, but No, she must be free. So anyway, this is just giving me vibes of that, of like this guy's here, presumably to sleep with the smoker on the balcony, but he's like, I'm going to help you pursue your studies.
Free you. What I was going to say was I'm not very comfortable. I mean, I think we should continue to ask things, but us grilling this guy about the smoker on the balcony, like who is this person?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a bit unnecessary.
Yeah.
I'm just asking because I want to make him uncomfortable because I don't like him.
What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view?
What view? Stuff outside.
The baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
This baby is crying.
Oh, listen. The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. Okay. Cool, mate. Whatever. I was actually asking you about your
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
Okay. I had something else in mind.
Officer.
That's
Well,
actually
that's
all I
it.
have to say.
A moment, officer.
Oh, yes.
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
So this is our only opportunity to ask him
That's
things.
not the real reason he's
Sorry.
so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
Ooh. Top one, because then we can come back to him.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space.
Okay.
It's
And
clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
What?
what?
Are we getting cravings? Because it's so late at night.
Well, look, hang on. Let's go, because it gives us a thought that we don't necessarily have to internalize. So let's go down this road.
What do you want me to say? Either of these?
What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
Oh,
No.
what is fascism though?
Many things, but
Holy
it's
shit.
mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revishal's problems?
I don't like any of this shit. I thought you were my circulatory system.
Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
Financiers?
Financiers.
Yes, them. But also women.
Oh, woman? Why?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting
Because
this?
you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
Fascism sounds so
Shit.
bad though. What if I called it something else like traditionalism? I don't know if I want to say that. What do you want to do?
Fuck it, click it, let's see what we get.
Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. That
a
sounds
fucking
much
mess.
better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that.
Okay.
Fuck me. Okay, well, we have to say this. We proceed.
made up my
I've made
mind.
up my mind. Proceed
You're
to the
going to keep
judgment.
your vooz, right? Keep your views, Brota.
I'm not opting into fascism.
Absolutely not. We're opting out of that shit.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver.
Yeah, we'll
It is
live.
one of betrayal and disappointment.
Okay.
So the reason why I said maybe look around is this is your. I know you don't like to click through multiple options, but this is your last chance to talk to this guy. So
Yeah.
if there was anything there that you thought we might have missed, this is it. We only have one chance. We don't get to check again.
Was there anything you
Was there
thought we
anything else?
missed?
I don't think so, but what was it under?
The coalition, the economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Yeah, no, I think we got enough from him.
Okay, cool. So long as you're
Whatever
happy.
you wish, of course. I'm
Like,
That's
I'm
it.
sure there are other things you can get from him, but that's part of the game, right? Is that
Look, we got a sweet outfit from this whole place as well. I think we're doing very well.
Yeah, and we got oh my gosh, look at us. I want us to stop holding this thing in front
The
of our face. But
silhouette is something
yeah.
like the pants kind of make it, I reckon. So
Oh, okay, we can just walk
where
in.
are we? Should we have a quick chat with Kuno before this end of this episode?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, we could do that, but we could just go to sleep at this point. Oh, do we want to go back to Everett before day 4?
And we've decided not to open the door, right? But
That's
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
fuck
we
that
do
guy.
want to. But we've decided not to. But hey, we can go chat with him one more time, right? And just see if there's anything else.
Yeah. We're gonna try and we're gonna put on as much stuff as we can that will like allow us to lie our way through the situation.
Yeah, drama lets us lie.
Because
We haven't uncovered, Everett and his twin brother are running the union,
oh yeah, we haven't met the twin.
unless he is the twin.
Unless he is the twin, yeah.
I don't know if that helps us at all. But middle of the night, is everyone fucked off? Nice.
Oh! I wasn't
I don't
expecting
think
that.
we've been out this
Can
late, have we?
get through or anything? No.
Don't we have to kill Measure Head to get that open?
To kill him. Yeah, we're definitely gonna kill him, is it? That's definitely what's gonna happen.
Knocked my mic. My excitement.
Is he still over here? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited, friends. The day will come. The day will come.
Yeah. The day will come. We definitely have to have Kim with us.
Yes. Yeah, I do think Kim will need to pick up the pieces for us.
Oh my gosh, we look so fucking ridiculous right
No,
now.
I love it. I love it. The bag.
I
The
really
bag and the
wish
pants
we
offset
could
it.
see our face, but
No, look, it's fine.
where am I going? Am I going the wrong way?
Yeah. You want to go down that way? Yes, perfect.
Hurry up! Was this like this
And
before?
yeah, go down the right.
Yeah, it was just there was a
And-
green thing.
Oh yeah. We also want to seduce or whatever it is.
Seduce the shipping
container.
container. We tried that before though.
Yes.
All right,
We'll
I'm
get it. We'll
really
get it. We're gonna-
nervous about talking to
Well,
Everett.
before we go on, let's just make sure we've got all our drama on, and no minus drama.
I also think possibly putting on some authority stuff is not a bad idea.
That might be a good idea, yeah. So,
Some of these I genuinely don't know what they do.
I just think so. Drama's good. I think authority is reasonably good, although I don't know how much authority. Well, you go. You can put those on. Error will respond to, regardless. But, you know.
That's
Why
a good
not?
point.
Then we just got to. No, what we've got on is probably better. Drama.
Yeah.
Drama?
Oh.
And
I think this has... Yeah, it does.
so that's got negative
minus
drama.
Let's put
Just
something
else. Anything else.
on.
Cool. And should we do a quick look and make sure there's no other minus dramas on? That's fine.
-1 to suggestion, though. That's -1 to rhetoric, which is kind of
Which is
even
not
worse.
great. We could just have no hat, although I kind of
We could
despise
have no
that.
hat.
Just go with no hat. Oh, no hat.
No hat.
Great.
Oh, we look so
shit.
so strange.
Oh, no. That's
What is
a lot worse.
what is suggestion? Suggestion: charm men and women and play the puppet master.
Oh, it's probably good.
That is actually
Suggestion's
quite
probably
good.
good.
Yeah. So
Put it
I
on.
don't think-
No, we don't
No,
want
that's a
negative
minus.
suggestion.
It's a minus. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm
we need to
really
take off?
annoyed
What are
now
the
that we
gloves and
gave away
shoes?
that hat.
We could have given her any other hat as well.
We didn't
Fuck it.
even need to give her a hat because she didn't even put it on.
But she appreciated it, I think. I think that's...
Did she?
That's good.
What does Half-Life Light do?
Half-Light is...
Threaten people.
Yeah, no, I don't think everyone's going to respond to that. Could be wrong. I think we could threaten the shit out of them.
Well, it's either +2 to interfacing, which I don't think
go
will help
half-
at all in the
Half-Light.
conversation. Yeah.
Do Half-Light. Nice. This outfit's out of necessity.
This outfit is out of control, is what it is.
Shit. Let's go.
Shit. Okay, quick save. We're going in.
Because we ain't got a lot of time left. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh,
What?
I'm so anxious. I just feel like ignoring him. Something forgotten on the coffee table. Where?
What?
What coffee table?
Is it the coffee?
Oh, he's not even in here.
Ooh.
Well-
Can we go on the back? Can we go on the back? What's in the back?
Ooh.
Touch
we cannot
everything.
go in the back. We cannot go in the back. He will not let us go in the back.
Take a shit. Rifle through the papers.
I can't do anything, is it? I'm holding tab, but there's nothing lighting up.
Ah, this is bullshit.
There's no coffee table.
Well, in that case,
Well, he's not here, so, you know, fam, you tried to warn us.
And you
that
did warn
something-
us.
But, like, I feel like if I was playing without people on the internet, although I love you guys and I love your contributions to our experience, I've got to put
and
a
we
hat
often
on.
do listen.
I feel like I would not have gone back to talk to Everett because I would have just been like, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want him to know what we've done. I feel like we're a really poor liar. So, caps lock is on.
We do have our fancy outfit, though, that we can eat a lie in, apparently.
Yeah, look at our liar outfit.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Shall we,
Alright.
before we finish up, quickly talk to Kuno, then?
I want to go to bed and bring.
You want to go to bed?
I want to bring him back to us.
Okay,
I
so
am
that'll
missing him
be
so much.
all we have time for, and I think that's good. Let's do that.
Actually, let's see if we can fast travel because we need to go back to the village to sleep.
Someone said we have to be close to, like, a point to be able to travel.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to be at one of the travel points in order to use the fast travel, which is...
Oh, shit, I forgot we have to go back to the place.
Yes, we do. Go downstairs! Hurry up, Harry! Okay, it's interesting that there's nobody else out in town at this time of night. I feel like that's kind of useful to know.
Yeah, everyone fucks off after 10 o'clock, I assume, or 9
Yeah.
something.
Okay, are we in a travel point now? Yes!
Yes. Oh,
Fisherman stacks. Shacks. Okay, well she doesn't go to
Ooh.
bed, but we are going to.
It's getting cold.
Yes.
This late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Into the
Completely.
shack! Into the shack! We try and slit our throat again. I think we'll just go
The
to,
bed
go
is
to bed.
comforting, if a bit run down. Still, You've earned a rest.
I think we have today. We've had a Let's not dwell on this. Let's just go to sleep.
I fucking love it. All right. Oh, I
Across
need to
the
talk
room,
to Kim.
The heating system hums its
Yes.
soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Will we have freaky dreams? Probably.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Great.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
I want to say number one, but do you want
let's
to
do
say
it.
something else?
Yeah, no. That's cool.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes, for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising, above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
Do we think these things that they're talking about might be memories?
Yeah, I reckon.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
It's kind of a nice notion, is that you're made of the world.
Yeah. Oh! I found out something amazing the other day. Apparently, on a cosmological level, all matter that exists has existed since the Big Bang. So we are matter.
Yeah,
We
isn't
have
this
existed since the beginning of time.
this is like Neil deGrasse Tyson's We Are Made of Stars, right?
I mean, it wasn't from that, but yes.
Yeah.
I fucking
Cool.
love that. We are fucking
that
immortal.
we exist and we have always existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely notion.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard it like that before.
My mum's reading a book on cosmology at the moment, so every now and then she comes out with these random little facts about stuff.
You'll have to pass them on to us all.
Yeah. Also, I love the voice acting in this. And I just can't imagine what it must have been like to record hours and hours of text where you're going like, I can't even do it. I don't have a low enough voice.
Fuck your voice. Yeah.
Harry boy.
You can never forget this shit.
I like the rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
Also, this kind of ruins the immersion a little bit, but my flashlight's still working in the distance.
Oh shit! I can see that. Oh no.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
I mean, yes, they're meaningless, but they're not meaningless at the same
I
time.
like our postcards.
And our gum wrappers. Like, it's all about being part of the world.
Well, yeah.
Reading your awful
Sorry.
letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say that thing around things are meaningless, and it's kind of implying that everything's meaningless, right? And sure, but also nothing has meaning, everything has meaning.
Yeah,
Who cares?
exactly. Who cares? I am an agent of the world, yeah?
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
What? Why?
For the working class. For the money, baby.
Oh,
Okay.
For the greater good.
Yeah.
Solving your little crossword puzzles, doing your tasks, crossing names off lists, trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
ooh, we can pursue some thoughts here. We're making. I like the empathy one, which I think is the bottom one, right?
It might
3.
be. Or it might be, what was
So-
that thing that we got when we got the boring pants? It was like
Remember.
boring politics.
We
But
have,
I like this one the most too, so.
Yes, yeah, I think let's do that one. We're making
There
progress.
he goes
Measured,
again.
steady.
He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
Oh, I think they meant the world changing him. Yeah.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Sure. I'm gonna feel the pillow under my cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Do it for the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do it for the wind.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Also good. Open your eyes. That was a good one.
That was cool.
I feel. Oh, we got. Yes, everything's healed.
Yes. Did we just sleep in this chair?
What's that
Good.
purple? Yeah.
You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
What is it?
It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here.
Okay, empathy. What's giving you that idea?
Earth-shattering prediction from your side. What will
agreed
those
with you.
guys come up with next?
Shit.
It's so funny.
Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Can I start with this
Yeah,
weight?
do the weight.
I thought things were going pretty well. I wonder if this is referring to like us like coming off all these like drugs and alcohol and stuff, and like our
Oh,
body is
maybe.
just dying.
Oh, sure. You've been making progress on your case, interviewing people, solving side tasks.
Yes.
But who's focusing on the big questions?
Harry's just piecing out of this whole situation. So we've got, I assume, the most qualified and highly credentialed people were taking care of that stuff. Or, this really doesn't sound like my job. Or, what am I supposed to do?
I mean,
I'd be up with this one or this one?
yeah. Either is fine.
What am
What
I
am I
supposed to
supposed to
do?
do?
Got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
What exactly is la responsabilité?
The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
No, I feel like distributing responsibility dilutes it. No one takes responsibility. Anyway, where are we?
I think you're right. That's why we have ministers who have to be responsible for shit. I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly.
Am I?
La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues. The Human Welfare Index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy.
Okay, give it to me. I'll
All
accept
right.
responsibility.
Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority,
Who's going to give Harry responsibility for that?
like a committee.
Oh, no. And who should sit on this committee?
Can we say, do we really have time for all this?
Okay, yes, yeah, go.
There's always time to follow best practices.
Fucking hell.
Once someone's decided to cut corners for the sake of expediency, who knows what else they're capable of?
Okay, but empathy.
Fucking bureaucracy,
Level
man.
with me here. Harry is not actually a government official or a leader of anything. Not even really of himself.
No,
So
no.
I really feel like you're just pissing around right now.
Swift, decisive action.
Thanks, Volition. Thanks for chipping in there.
Mass
All right.
executions.
No,
Oh,
Half-Life.
no.
Thanks for the thought, though.
Self-dealing.
Who should sit on this committee? I do love that we have
The
enough.
most even-keeled minds in Martinez.
We've obviously got enough points in these various things for them to start chipping in, which is really nice.
Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
Sure.
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
I think Kim can help us. What
I'm going
happens
to
once
say
we've
this,
assigned this?
but
Yeah,
then I'm going to probably accept the task just because
Yes.
it sounds fucking nuts.
absolutely.
What happens once we've assigned responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report,
and then
okay.
which will
ignored.
be carefully reviewed by your superiors.
Okay.
Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee.
Okay, it's great.
Rest
I'm glad.
assured, no matter
nothing
what
will happen.
happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
Sure. I'm prepared to take on this awesome burden.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
So we're going to get Kim to help us with that one, right?
Yeah, we are.
That, hang on, before you pop on out and we get any more information from Kim.
It's too late.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that,
Hey, here
that's
he
where
is!
we... Yes, our friend is back. Do you know, I feel so relieved.
Same. I know we're due somewhere else, but what were you going to say?
That's it. That's where we need to leave it.
I'm going to talk to Kim.
Ugh.
Yes?
We need to talk about responsibility, Kim.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
We're not on the same page, but we're on the same page, yeah?
If you
Yeah.
ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous
Oh,
side
absolutely not.
tasks
No,
and
no,
focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
No. I mean, like, la responsabilité, you know, the kind that gets
Why are you
assigned.
pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité?
Oh, we
You
might have been
haven't met that
influenced.
guy.
We might have been influenced.
You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
Oh, it's definitely 3. Spread your arms out wide for this,
This whole situation.
Now I understand.
He got all excited for a second
Next,
there.
I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility.
Yeah.
exactly.
Fascinating. And here I believed your recent turn towards moralism was just an act. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee.
I disagree.
Okey-dokey.
You'd be great on a committee. You're very level-headed.
Yes.
You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villedroit, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment.
Okay, I
this
feel
this
like the
text
game
is like...
the game has just been like, you've filled in Kim on everything that you missed, that he missed.
I think that's fair. Good. We don't
I
have to
wish
go through
that at least given us a scene though of us saying, you fill in Kim on everything he missed.
Yes.
If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first, you might need to speak with his
young companion.
Oh no, this is if we
No.
hadn't spoken to him?
Was there anything else?
No, that's all for now. Thanks, Kim.
Okay. It's good to have you back, Kim. We missed
are
you so much.
pleased. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been lost without you.
Two buds on the roll, on patrol. Wow.
I know. Look, I had a lot of fun.
Same.
Friends, I hope you also had a fun time romping around. Don't take on la
curious
responsibility for yourself.
Okay, we've got 5 in moralist, 5 in ultra-liberal, 4 in fascist, and 15 in communist.
Okay, we're making an. Oh, look,
We're
we've got two
still
apocalypse
mostly
cops.
sorry cop, but we're gaining some ground in superstar.
I'm glad we're spreading some of these points around, eh?
I'm not quite sure what good cop, bad cop is versus honor, but we got lots of good cop, bad cop.
That has just been absolute fucking gremlins when we're talking to people. Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so. Just like playing both sides of the argument and just being completely nuts. We have a whole task for taking on this.
Nice.
I think we should prioritize this.
Yeah.
And going back to the church now that we've got Kim back in the team.
Yes. All of that
And
good
maybe
stuff.
we could try Everard again, because maybe it doesn't die until the end of day 4.
That's a great point. Harry's head was just.
Yeah, it is. It's just snapping backwards and forwards.
Having a wild old time there.
I feel like we've had a wild old time. Okay.
We have.
Izra and I are both late for another appointment with a mutual friend.
Yes.
So we're going to go.
I messaged them quickly before. So
I saw that. Thank you.
Friends, go meet your friends.
Go meet your
And
friends.
We will catch you next time.
Don't send your friends away for a whole day. It's
Absolutely
not
not.
worth it.
Keep them close to you. Give them a hug. Tell them you love them. And we'll catch you next time.
See you then.
Bye.